Alright, g'day legends, it's Alex from Campbell Adventures, and today I'm going to show you how I install my anti-flap kit. When I first got the caravan, this is probably my least favourite part about the setup. However, over the last 4 or 5 months, having to set up the caravan fully over and over again, I feel like I've got a system in place that helps me keep my sanity, and hopefully this will help you keep yours. Alright, so first things first, you get the anti-flap kit stuff. Comes in this little Hessian bag. I've got one connected here. That's the other side. They come in 2 pieces, so one side, that's the pin, and then I've got the other one over here resting next to the fridge. So effectively, oh crap, we want that little hook to come off. Now you can see I've got the top plate stored on top. So first tip is take this guy off. Oh. Alright, so we've just got just the bracket with the hook. Now get a stool, or what I normally do, I just get my deck chair. And obviously you want to try and get it up there, so that looks like it's sitting in place. Now effectively this section is going to sit under here, under this part of the awning. Now, if you don't know, this little pin comes in here. I'll just let him tighten him up. So I like to keep this top section on this guy, and you just insert them in like so. Make sure you loosen up this cable, and then and so as you bring it up, you should be able to bring it up around, I don't know if you can see that, but you want to bring it up around the top, through there, yep. And then you've got like a little bolt that you can fit that guy in. So what I just did then is I basically pulled that section apart, and then when you've got it strong enough, that's when you can tighten her up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. One more turn and I might just, it's much harder doing it with one hand, but I think you'll get the idea. So we just need to check that that has gone in. Yep, so that's fairly secure. Alright, so the next step is you just get up and here I just get my fingers and I just slide it under. This one, like so. Alright, so hopefully you can see that slid under. Now the problem that I had originally is getting these top sections actually on to the awning was really, really difficult. So you'll see here, there's like a little hole that this slides through. So you basically have to get it in. You should be able to just clip it straight on. So be able to put this on top and just clip it on like so. But unfortunately mine didn't like to do that very well, so I've had to resort to something a bit different. Now when you've got that on, you can just slide this one straight up. Now you'll notice that it's a bit stiff when I slide it, but if you lift it up and straighten it, so you lift up, basically make it straight by pushing up this way, it will actually take the bend out of it and just make it a bit more even. And so you do that, and I'm literally just sliding it up with one hand now, just because I've got it. And then once it gets to the top, you kind of want to make sure that it's kind of in line with the end a little bit. Now my next little tip is, before you tighten these bolts up, I kind of use one hand and I kind of pull the fabric a little bit taut before. You can see this, but I pull it taut and then I wind it up, and then just to shift over to this side, wind this fella up, this side, wind this fella up. See, as you tighten, the little flat section pinches down on top, so you should get a nice solid contact. I do it fairly firm. And then you get the last one, and so ideally you should be able to just go over the top like so, let it slide back and then clip in. You should hear a little snap. Ah, there we go. Again, I like to just make sure it's nice and taut, and then just wind it up. You'll see as you wind, this little hole is like the pivot point, and then the flat will press down. Get on these guys. And then I just normally just check that it doesn't feel super tight, so I want to check him again. Check. So I just kind of push down and just make sure that there's a little bit of tension on the flap. And there we go. That is how you set up the anti-flap kit. And then you basically repeat the process on the other side. Okay, a few tips for the anti-flap kit. What I did, number one, put this section that connects to the caravan on first without the top section. Connect the bottom section, slide it over the top, make sure that pin locks into the bolt. Slide the top section along to the end. If you're having issue sliding it that way, it's probably because these two pieces as they connect are bent down. So you need to push it up to straighten it out. And then once it gets far enough along, then it should slide okay. Also remember to just, once you've done that, use your hands to pull it taut and before you wind it up. And then you just clip the top section onto the bottom of the anti-flap and secure away. Hopefully that helped everyone at the start. I had a lot of troubles, but now it's quite an easy process for me. But if you have any questions, just chuck them in the comments below. I'll happily try and help you out, and if you've got any serious questions, I might do a follow-up video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and all the best. Bye.